Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. So I'm kind of wanting to clarify a couple of things, add to the previous story, just a few details here and there that I think may be interesting to you guys. So the first detail I remembered after talking to Lori, if you know Lori, my sister, is that we did go to our aunt's house for like a month apparently. So we went to, for like a month, we were there, and then we went into our foster homes. Just to clarify that, I barely remembered it myself. One like the first nights, like I went to the basement, into the bathroom, and then like I just bawled. Like I was scared, I wanted my mom, and I was just really confused, and it's just, you know, that terrifying time for a little 8-year-old. So I remember, like I said before, my foster mom came downstairs. She was like comforting me, like, you know, it's gonna be okay, you know, trying to make me feel better, you know, and so on, so on, so forth, etc. So what I remember too was just kind of sad. I know I wasn't gonna do too many sad videos, but I remember it happened again. Like I just got really sad, and I'd like to hide, so I would just hide in the bathroom and I would just cry and stuff like that. And I remember her coming downstairs and saying that I was being dramatic and all I wanted was attention, and I needed to stop crying and stuff like that. So I remember that happening. I remember being just like so overwhelmed, and like I just wanted to cry, and I couldn't do that. Like apparently I was being too noisy or being too needy, or she think I was faking. I mean, there's only like day 2, and yes, I remember that happening, which kind of started a whole thing with me of hiding my feelings, because I felt like they weren't valid, they were uncalled for, and that kind of thing, which kind of snowballed into a whole nother thing entirely. But that's a whole nother video. So I remember that, but there's also some other things that I remember doing myself in this home. I remember the foster mom made like cheesecakes, right? She made a bunch of cheesecakes and she had them sitting in the fridge to cool. And all the time, like I would get a lot of threats, like, you know, I wasn't allowed to have sugar, because I was like super hyper, and I loved candy and ice cream, and just, I mean, I'm sure all kids do, but I was like extra. Like I got any kind of sugar, I was bouncing off the walls. So I would always like sneak stuff all the time. So like I like went in and like I went into the fridge to the cheesecakes, and I literally like scooped out like the cheesecake, not the crust, but I scooped out the cheesecake and I ate it. Just like I just was like and just ate the whole thing, right? And just scooped off the filling, and I just kind of like walked away like nothing happened, you know. And I remember my foster mom was like, who ate that cheese? Who did that? Who went in there and just scooped it off the top? And I'm sitting here like, not me. I don't know who did that. The devil is a lie. And my poor sister Nicole, I got asked the same question, like, did you do this? And she was like, I did not do that. And she's like, Melissa would not go in there and scrape the stuff, the frosting or whatever off the cheesecake. She would not just scrape the cheesecake with her bare hands. Yes, she would. And I remember Nicole like really taking the fall for that one. I apologized. But that did happen. I remember another time somebody came over, and I don't exactly remember who it was. I believe it was a friend of my foster mom, and they brought over these little candy, no, they're gum cigars. I don't know if you guys remember those, but they look like cigars, but they were gum. And so she had told me like I was not allowed to eat them. Like, you're not allowed to eat it. You can eat it tomorrow because it's time for bed. So of course, you know, real rebel, I grabbed it, whatever, and I went to bed, and I was like, took a bite out of it while I was like on my bunk bed, and I was just like chewing it, you know. I'm like, oh, you know, it's so good, and I'm just being extra. And she had come into the room, like she started knocking on the door, and she came into the room, and I freaked out, and I was like, oh, where am I gonna put this gum?
It's about to go down.
And so like I stuck it in my shirt, and like I had like a long white t-shirt on for like pajamas, and I stuck the gum like on my shirt and wrapped it in the layers of the shirt. And I was like hiding, I thought I was gonna get caught, and she didn't know. And I was like, okay. And she left, and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom to get this gum out. So I ran to the bathroom, and I was like trying to peel off the gum from the shirt so she wouldn't find out. And so a little bit of backstory to this, I had a lot of upset stomach and bathroom problems, and I had a lot of anxiety from a lot of the stuff that was happening. So I was in the bathroom a lot, and like I would always get Pepto-Bismol. They always give that to me to make me feel better. So back to the story, I went to the bathroom to take the gum off the shirt, And I was in there so long, you guys. Like, I was like trying to get this stuff out. I was trying to make it so she wouldn't know that I did this to the shirt and everything like that. But yeah, so I was like freaking out, and she's like knocking on the door, and she's like, you've been in there forever. You cannot get any more of that medicine. You're not getting any more of that medicine. That's obviously making your stomach worse. And I distinctly, here's the kid's thought for you. I distinctly remember being disappointed that I couldn't get any more of the bubblegum medicine. Who does that? Who does that? Like, I remember being like, I was like, man, I really like that bubblegum medicine. And like sometimes I would sneak like a little sip of it. This is kind of messed up, y'all. I would sneak a little bit of it just to have the taste of like the bubblegum. It was really kind of a lot. I also remember, I was like, I don't remember when this was, but it's kind of sad. But I remember whenever I was younger, like I would get threatened with like Robitussin. So like I don't remember ever being sick. So I mean, like I said, I was 8 years old, so I may have, you know, got this all kind of warped in my head, but I don't remember ever really being sick. But I remember like getting in trouble, and then them giving me Robitussin like when I was in trouble. And like to this day, there's certain flavors that literally make me gag. Like it's like I can't do it. Like strawberry cherry, like artificially flavored ones, like that really weird flavor, can't do it. Like it literally smells like Robitussin to me. Cannot have anything to do with it. I really can't. So it's kind of sad hearing you think about it. But yeah, so that was another thing that happened in that particular home. But I'm going to end on a positive note. So on a positive note, I remember going to see the Beauty and the Beast musical. Till as old as time, true as it can be, barely even friends, till somebody bends unexpectedly. And I remember this because everybody in that home at the time, I guess it was like some sort of like punishment or something, but they would not celebrate my birthday. I remember sitting on the front porch at my foster mom's house, and them kind of distinctly walking past me. Remember the monster with the big eyes? Yeah, she walking past me and like, we're not celebrating your birthday. I'm not even gonna say happy birthday to you. And I remember being really sad that like my birthday wasn't going to be celebrated, and it was just like, it was really sad. Like that's like the first year, you know, the first birthday after being taken from my home, and I was really looking forward to it. And I was so excited. I was turning 9, and they refused to celebrate my birthday. So I think this might have been like a kind of a to make things a little bit better. But we went to see the Beauty and the Beast musical, which to this day is by far my favorite musical. I don't care how old I am, I will still watch Beauty and the Beast and love it, and I'll watch it with my little son one day as well. But yeah, I do remember that, and I remember being so ecstatic. Like to this day, you guys, like I love Beauty and the Beast. It's like so cool. I'd love to see it again one day. So that's some positive and negatives of the home. I believe that's most of the stories from there. There may be some more once I think about it. But yeah, this is like a whole nother deal. Like foster care had a lot of ups and a lot of downs, way more downs than ups, but I appreciated the effort, especially, you know, it doesn't take much to make me happy. So I really appreciate the effort when it comes to the musical, because I do know it was very expensive to attend the musical. Hi YouTube family, it's your girl here, Melissa. I am here to make a part 2 to the video. Link in the description, and you can click on that one. 2 to the video that I had previously. Well guys, that's the end of this video for today, but if you'd like more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to be uploading videos hopefully every couple of days. If you have any requests, please leave a comment below, and like I said earlier, the link to the previous video is in the description. Thanks for watching.